Hi Aries, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Aries, this is your love reading starting today on the 12th of May, and I started to incorporate the number or the frequency of the number. This is the frequency. The frequency of the number, which is 12. So we have a new beginning and we have conversation, communication, and relationships. And that is awesome for because it's about love. So let's see specifically what's going on for you for the very near future is what I'm asking about. Okay. That was one card I wanted to be in the reading. I do apologize. Oh, wow. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. I want to make clear that it's not a typical tarot reading because I don't know tarot. I'm just using the images of the cards to get my intuition going. There we go. This was very quick. So something is about to change for you if it hasn't already. Yummy. So just let me look at this for a bit. What is that? I do apologize. The program of the computer reverses the images in the cards, and I'm keeping it in for now. So I know it's a bit. I'll just do this or that. It's 4, Gabriel. And 4 is all about the heart, your heart chakra, your heart's energy center, which speaks about love and your foundation around love, which is absolutely awesome. And there's like a celebration here. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage or engagement or anything of that practicality, but it's definitely a commitment is what I want to say. It's also not marriage and engagement, but it doesn't have to be for it to be a strong commitment, and commitment is what I'm picking up here. And it's whether you're single or in a separated situation or in a committed relationship, it feels like you feel really worthy. You feel really worthy of having the relationship that you're having, or stepping into something new, or just feeling secure and safe, I want to say. Worthy, though, is what's coming out strongest. Which is a really good place, which is really the only place to be if you're supposed to attract something that is in like-minded energy. Can you say that? It's mind like speaks to like. So around that feeling, around that vibe is something, I don't know how to say this. There's something that stands out. There's something that stands out in the back. It's not stabbed in the back. It's something that stands out in the back. And I do not know what that is. Something stands out in the back? What is that? It's a strong, like it's the orange border. So that speaks about creativity, passion, fun, joy, laughter. So this is a really fun-loving energy, fun-loving relationship, and there's a true commitment going on right now. If you're single and you haven't met this person yet, just keep being in this energy, because it's like feeling self-worth, feeling like you've earned. I don't want to say use the word earn, but it's like it's about darn time that you're stepping into this gorgeous relationship. If this is an already committed relationship, I feel like they could be like a renewal of like a wedding vow, like a renewal of like a 10 minute that's my slip, Freudian slip there. A 10-minute marriage, a 10-year marriage, I was gonna say, and you might want to do like a renewal of some sort. If this is a separated situation, what comes through here is that we're renewing it's the same word, but it's a different vibe. You're trying it out again. You're renewing the relationship. So you know each other from the past, but it's like, and you've been a couple in the past, is what I'm going to say with the separated. But it's like we're trying this again, but coming in with brand new, like how you're looking at things and how you're viewing things in love right now feels very different. So it's a really, really good energy that you're stepping into. I'm going to leave this thing in the back for a bit. If it doesn't come to me, I'll get some clarification. It says on the bottom, time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. I'm not so drawn to any of that really, other than the celebration. That celebration fits for the commitment or the ceremony or something. That's what I pick up there. Then we have number 3, the Empress. I just love her. The Empress is super cool. Obviously this could be a man, but this is definitely you, Aries. And number 3 again is almost like the same as the orange border there, with the passion and creativity, but it's a purple border. So it speaks about how you're really spiritually grown, how you're maturing personally, if that makes sense. Like you're being really balanced is what I feel. Like you're stepping into some really cool energy that maybe you haven't been here for a while. Maybe it just feels, or if ever, into this gorgeous place where you just feel completely invincible, really. Like completely feeling in charge of things. And then I really see love come in for you. So I think this reading speaks more to single and separated than maybe the committed. At least in this card, it feels like it's a new love stepping in, and it's curious and it's fun. It's fun loving. And then I saw it's like a heart-shaped shell. You know those huge. It might not look that way to you. There you go. That was awesome that it focused that way. It's like, this is like a huge seashell is what I'm seeing here. Huge one. In comparison to this deer that is over here, there's like, the deer is super, super tiny. This shell is not like the typical shell that you will find at the beach, because that's really tiny. But this one is huge. And inside of it, I see this heart. So what comes through with that is like there could be the love for the ocean, that you both share, like the passion for the ocean, to be out, like really practically 3D stuff, and that you sort of, it feels like you can read into anything that is around a shell, like that's being out, like being boating, doing all these fun water sports and all of those things, or just really be drawn to the ocean, to the sea, just having that in common, that you really are sea creatures. But it's also like here, I know this might be so far-fetched, and it might be just for one person, just one Aries out there, but it's like a confirmation for you, and you just need that confirmation right now. And it's like, because it's the heart of the ocean, and then it makes me think of Titanic. And it's so, like I said, it's not the typical general. And what does that have to, it's the ultimate love story. Only one of them dies at the very end, but who doesn't? But it's not, that's not what I'm picking up at all. It's just so romantic. It's like cheesy romantic. I can't think of anything. It's cheesy romantic. And when I say that, I just mean it's like overboard, pun intended, romantic stuff going on. Maybe you're not so used to it. Maybe you're not used to wanting to give that to somebody else. Maybe you're not used to have that given to you. It's just that heart of the sea, heart of the ocean. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. The Titanic phrase. that necklace that she, maybe you don't even know what I'm talking about. The necklace that Kate Winslet, Rose, my God, she's dropping this necklace in the ocean, and I think that's why it's being called the heart of the sea or something, heart of the ocean or something like that, or it could be something completely different. The fact is not that I don't know how to express it. It takes me there to think of Titanic, and there's something about that love story, and not the fact that it's that some of them die or that it's not going to work out or something like that. It's more around the cheesy stuff. Better way for me to say that. It's more around the romantic stuff, the very lovey-dovey romantic stuff that you really appreciate with this person. Okay? It took a really long time to say that. And then we have 4 of Ariels. We haven't yet another 4. And this 4 again speaks about love, and strongly speaks about love, because now we have the pink border, and the pink border is all about the romantic type of love. And so we have a strong foundation also there with a huge house in the back, which often speaks like houses often speaks about foundation. Like if you dream a lot about houses, it usually means that you're laying a new foundation in your life. You're choosing something new, choosing something different. And so this is like a strong foundation for this new relationship. Whether you're single or whether you're attracting somebody back into your life that you've been with before, what comes through. And it's so interesting because some people, sometimes they comment and say, I don't want my ex to come back. Well, then it doesn't speak to you for the separated. It speaks to you as a single. So if you don't want your person back, it's not like I'm sitting here saying, yeah, they're going to come back and you're going to take them back into your life, even though you don't want to. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're separated and you want your separated situation to be more of a coming together situation, that's when you're part of the separated group. If you don't want that person to come back, I would consider myself to be single and that you're looking for a new person. And I'm trying to be mean or try to sound arrogant. I just mean that that's really up to you, what it is that you want. I'm just the messenger here. So there's a lot of money there, like in the treasure chest, we have a lot of money there. And it just, money for me, it can be that they're very financially off, but it's like this huge energy coming in with this person. And you're absolutely adoring that. 2 strong force. So it's like, it's a double situation for your heart, and it's a brand new, gorgeous new foundation for this relationship. Have you not seen them yet? Just continue on in the energy that you're already in, because it's really working for you in terms of attracting somebody that really fits you. If that is like you practicing being together with friends or family members or co-workers or whatever, that speaks to your heart, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't really matter. The universe doesn't care if you're focusing, and even if you're focusing on somebody in your fantasy, if you're holding somebody as an object, not to objectify anybody, but just to hold them as a vision that this is what you're seeking, this is what you want, the universe doesn't care. It's like I see that is a fantasy person that you're holding in your head, or I see that this is like a friend that you're thinking of with love. It doesn't matter. If you're in your heart and you think about love, and that's sort of the energy that you're holding, you can't be happy too long and not attract things that make you more happy. It's just what I'm trying to say. You can't feel love all that long and not attract love. What else for Aries for this love situation? Wow. So we have a 6, and the 6 is almost like a 4, and it's just 2 higher. Just kidding. 6 of Raphael is what it is what it says. That was hard to get to. Number 6 speaks about the complete you, the total you. So this is the romantic type of love. And this is the whole type of love. This is like the love you feel for yourself, when you feel complete, when you don't have any of that, so sorry for the expression, but any of that bullshit with you complete me stuff, that is just not going to work in the long run, because there's nobody that ever is going to complete you. You complete you, and then you attract somebody else that is complete, and then you are just complete people together. And this speaks so much about that, the Six of Raphael, that you've completed, or at least on your way to complete yourself, because it's Raphael, and Raphael is all about healing. And it's a green border, so the entire card is just completely green. And it speaks about how much you are like mending that inner child. You're mending your heart. Maybe stuff that you come from the past has been really troublesome to you. And it's like we've healed that now, or you mended that now. So it's like, I'd say whether you're 25 or 65 or whatever your age, it's not until now that you're ready for this, really. Because it's not until now you've healed that wounded inner child, and you couldn't have attracted this type of love that I'm feeling here just a minute ago, because a minute ago it wasn't healed, but now it is, or at least on its way to it. So again, just keep doing what you're doing, because it's working. On the bottom it says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindle relationships, children or childhood. What else for Aries? It's just really strong love here on the table, with 2 number 4 and 1 number 6. And then we have the pink border, which speaks about the romantic love, and we have a new commitment. What else for Aries? Aries. Maybe that was it. Aries, Aries, Aries. There you go. Oh, wow. That was a bunch. And we have another 6, yet another 6. So they're coming out as a little story, which is beautiful. It's like you let yourself be free. You're going to see the cards in a minute. You let yourself be free, and you're sort of taking matters in your own hands. It's like you're done with sort of giving, I don't know, giving yourself away, or having other people sort of step all over you. It doesn't seem like you, Aries, though, because you're not the typical sign that would let anybody step all over you. But it's like you felt like you were stepped on, or like somebody would come in and maybe not respect you, or maybe not understand who you are, or it just feels like the type of, it's time for you to take matters in your own hands and sort of show up as truly who you are, and there through that attract now what you need, if that makes sense. And then it's like you found this balancing act, the yin and the yang forever. It's like a balancing act, and it's like you're slowly figuring it out, to then go into this absolutely gorgeous relationship, the complete relationship, the total love here. So we have 8 of Michael, and 8 is the infinity sign, and so above, so below, so in heaven, so on earth. It's like that figure 8. And it speaks about strong manifestation right now for you. And it's Michael's. It's like a moving forward. Let's do this. It's action. It's go time. And you're sort of letting yourself be free. It's like whatever you've chosen in the past, you've been in some sort of lockdown or some feeling really like you're in bondage, and it's not a pleasant bondage. Let's just add that. It's just a feeling of not being able to choose what you want, not being able to find like-minded people, stepping into this place where you're just free. You're free to choose, and you're free to have any type of relationship that you want to have. It's really up to you, and it's like you're let yourself go now, which is a good thing, and not let yourself go. Oh, you let yourself go. You're not taking care of yourselves. It's not at all what I'm talking about. This is like letting yourself be free. Somebody is being helpful to you, maybe to let you be free. And we have shackles in the back there, so you might have had those around you. You're still with one foot inside of that rope. On the bottom, there's a rope around your foot, but it's not like tight, so it's not. You might on some days feel like this relationship that I'm looking for, I'm never gonna find it. And on some days it's like, no, I'm completely free, and so I can choose whatever I want. And that's what I feel like you're doing right now. Okay? You're really stepping out of that bondage feeling. And then we have the Knight of Michael. It's like this is where you take the matters in your own hands. It's like it's onwards, it's go time, it's action. It's really, really beautiful. And then we have the Two of Ariel. Conversation, communication, relationships, and it's the romantic type of love. We have the Ariel angel, love angel, sitting right next to you, and it's a balancing act that you're figuring out right now. It's the yin and yang, and it's the infinity sign again. So it's a strong 8 here, which is manifestation. Okay? It's really cool. And I don't know if that's a bit close to living on the edge, but we have different preferences here in life. And then we have 6 of Gabriel. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is like so triumphant to me. This is where you get to choose whatever you want. This is again, the whole type of love is not fractured. It's not, half somewhere. It's completely whole. And it's, again, the orange border, which speaks about the creativity, passion, joy, fun, sexuality. It's really, really gorgeous. And I feel like this is your person coming in. On the bottom it says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. And so this is like it's action, it's go time. It's time to receive this beautiful relationship. So I'm going to move to the extended and see what I can find there. Continue to pull cards, and I just want to say that I lowered the price there. So if you feel drawn to this reading, and if you feel drawn to the extended, I'm just keeping that lower price in for a while until it's a bit more back on track in the world here. Did I say on the world? In the world? And if you resonate with this message, you probably will resonate with the message on the extended as well. So you're welcome there. If this is where we go our separate ways, then thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back in a week. Take care, guys. Bye.